Hey guys, this is Ability44 here. Mark Gerhard just put out a Squeal of Fortune feedback response not too long ago, so I wanted to tell y'all about that. But also, I was talking about making a video for the Squeal of Fortune, kind of like telling y'all what I thought about it and why it actually had to be done. So yeah, let me just he doesn't actually mention anything like this in his little feedback response, and at the end of my explanation of why I think that they should really have it the way that they have it, then I'm going to read directly off the RuneScape page the whole damn thing that he posted so that y'all can actually know exactly what he said. I don't want to take anything out of context, so that's why I'm going to be doing it that way. So anyways, my thoughts on this whole Squeal of Fortune thing and buying spins and all that, I think it's okay. Like, after I think about it for a little while, like, they're just now getting rid of a shit ton of the bots, which y'all know most bots are member accounts so that they, can play and get all the stuff that they can actually sell and, all this shit. But with those member bots being gone, they need a little bit of a cushion, and being able to sell certain, spins to us, that's probably the best way that they could go about it, instead of, selling GP from their own website or items from their own website or anything like that to cushion the blow of getting rid of all the bots. They kind of go as a fun way of doing that, So that's kind of my certain view on the Squeal of Fortune, for being able to buy spins and all that. Now, of course, the winning of the tickets and just the Squeal of Fortune itself being able to play every day, that's just a little fun thing that Jagex decided to put out there for us, which he does say in this whole post. So I'm actually going to read the Squeal of Fortune feedback response that Mark Gerhard, CEO of Jagex, posted not too long ago. So I'm going to read this directly now. It's been 2 months since we released Squeal of Fortune, and we wanted to take the opportunity to respond to some of the players' feedback, correct some misconceptions about the popularity of the update, motivations behind the update, and importantly, outline why it's also here to stay. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has sent us feedback about the recent Squeal of Fortune updates. We designed the Squeal of Fortune from the outset to be a fun and lighthearted feature to RuneScape, giving players a new way to receive free rewards every day they log into RuneScape. As with many of our updates, our members always receive extra benefits like double the free spins daily, and we have evolved it since launch, providing all of our players numerous additional ways to earn free Squeal spins within the game. As with all content we add to RuneScape, we went to great lengths to ensure that Squeal of Fortune would enhance the playing experience without undermining what makes the game truly special for the millions of players every day. We truly believe we have succeeded in both priorities. We recognize that some in the community have mixed feelings about Squeal of Fortune, and whilst we spend a great deal of time and effort creating game experiences that resonate with the majority of our players, the reality is due to the epic size of our community. It simply isn't possible to please all of our players all of the time, despite desperately trying to. Therefore, our philosophy has always been to do what is right for the long-term health of the game. In fact, many of our long-standing players will know I've constantly done over the years, irrespective of the initial pain. With the not-so-distant bot nuke is a great example. So, not-so-distant bot nuke as a great example. So, Optimus. Ooh. Yes, or maybe they're talking about the previous one. Not so distant. I mean, you can look this way and it wouldn't be so distant, but you could also look this other way and it wouldn't be so distant either. So, I'm going to continue reading. I can confidently say that we have always been rewarded for doing the right thing in the long run, and the reality today is that the game is not only consistently improving, but our community steadily grows year on year. That said, all the feedback we receive for our updates and how the community engage with it is still extremely important to us. We have been reading your posts from the forums and listened to your concerns. As a result of your feedback, we've implemented some changes to the way Squeal of Fortune works, so as adding new ways to receive extra spins as an in-game rewards, and also introducing additional payment protection for all in-game purchases as soon as players notified us with it was a concern, as it was a concern for the players of RuneScape. Naturally, the team and I are saddened that some players are upset about free spins and some also don't like the ability to also purchase additional spins. However, the reality is 90% of our members are enjoying the Squeal of Fortune on a daily basis, and over 70% of our free play members utilize the Squeal of Fortune daily as well, making it some of the most widely appreciated content released to date. The majority of our players also continue to take advantage of the many free ways to earn extra spins, so it's currently here to stay. Oh, certainly here to stay. Sorry. Yeah, currently here to stay wouldn't make any sense because it would be. Anyways, certainly here to stay. The stated concerns from players regarding real-world trading, gambling, or using Squeal of Fortune to buy their way to success is simply not true. Not possible given the design of the system. Whilst we have seen most players take advantage of the new rewards and many choosing to purchase extra spins, we have not witnessed any abuse of the system despite monitoring it extremely closely. Looking forward, RuneScape continues to grow more than ever, both in terms of initiative, compelling content, as well as the size of the community. With the launch of the RuneSpan last Monday, a major graphical performance upgrade yesterday, which has already seen a significant portion of the community benefit from it, over 100%, improvement in game frame rate, so FPS, pretty much. It should be evident that we just are gearing up for our most exciting and biggest content year ever, including a complete upgrade to the combat system later this summer. Now, okay, well, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to the combat thing. You'll naturally all hear a lot more about this in the very near future, so watch this space. Thanks for reading, and have fun. And that was, and then he says, cheers, whatever the fuck that means in Britain. I see that all the time. Mark Gerhard, Jagex CEO. But anyways, yeah, that's the whole message from Mark Gerhard, and I just wanted to read that directly so I wouldn't be taking anything out of context, so y'all would actually be able to hear his full speech on the Squeal of Fortune and the feedback response for all that, just so you won't have to go through and read all that shit. But as he says, including a complete upgrade to the combat system later this summer. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, because like Jagex, they have had some a little iffy updates here and there. And if they update the whole combat system, I mean, that's going to be ridiculous, But it could also be, like, really, really cool, as in the sense, like, tons of PKers might even come back to really try this out and go full force with it, So, hey, we'll see. It's going to be later this summer, so, I'll definitely be making an update video on it, so when it actually does come out, I'll be able to tell y'all, and then I'll probably be doing, like, a in-game video testing it out or some shit, I don't know, whatever I'm doing at that point in time. But anyways, that's Mark Gerhard's Squeal of Fortune feedback response, and this has been my video from WhatsUpWithRS. I don't really know why I emphasized it that much, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave your comments on what you think about this feedback response, and I'll be making another video for y'all shortly, as I always do. Peace out, guys.